the end of the third quarter, doing the old hold up four fingers college sign, meaning the fourth quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
This one caught by Kittle. Touchdown! George Kittle saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game. And the Niners add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Philadelphia's offense ready to go again. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Nick Bosa bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight.
Pardon my vocabulary isn't that great, but to me, there's only one word that fits this front seven today, and that's dominant. 4 and 5 sacks is already rare in one game. Getting to more than 6 in one contest while winning by this many points, an absolutely astounding effort by every player involved.
And this will be taken at the 13. A solid punt, but also a nice return there. And San Francisco gets set to go here. Well, CD, you and I do a lot of games together, but it is pretty rare that we do a game of this margin. I mean, this has just been total domination from start until now, and I don't think they're going to take their foot off the gas at this point.
Do you think that on the sideline, some jokester said to one of his teammates, maybe a few of them, hey, we're up 50. Why not go for 100? You think maybe that line was uttered on the sideline? I can't believe what we're seeing here. An NFL game this lopsided.
He's got a man complete. Touchdown 49ers. Deebo Samuel saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the 49ers have got it on cruise control. So still throwing here in the fourth quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. Fields this way up at the 17. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try to hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Coming up on 2nd and 7. Back to throw again. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. One play action. Fields winds up and lets it go for Samuel. It's caught inside the 25. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This will be 3rd and 6. And here we go on 4th down. Fields. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Airing it out deep for Smith. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. From the gun, it's Hurts. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Niners take over in terrific field position. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Deebo Samuel and the 49ers back in possession here. This defense, they wouldn't mind not... 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him, bring him over to our team?
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. Fields this way up at the 17. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And out now come the Eagles. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going to get. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Ambry Thomas. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Well, not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. But maybe some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fields this way up at the 17. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And they knew this would be tough on the road divisional round, and that has certainly been the case with the deficit they face in this 4th quarter. Hurts now hoping to make up for that pick 6. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. From the 30 on 2nd down. Hurts. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. And this one complete to Smith. And they're going to get this up to midfield. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. They go play action with Hurts. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Going for it all. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. And the Niners will continue on as we say so long, everybody.